There's a certain aroma to December, isn't there? It's a potent blend of pine needles, cinnamon, roasting turkey, and mild panic. It's the scent of your bank account gasping for air. You're conducting a complex ballet of budgetary triage. Do we need the light-up reindeer for the roof, or is that the emergency brake job fund? You're trying to decode the secret language of teenagers to figure out if "it's fine" regarding a gift means "I will love it" or "I will post a viral TikTok about my parental disappointment." And you're nostalgic, deeply, achingly nostalgic for the days when financial planning for the holidays meant shaking the piggy bank labeled Disneyland and hoping the tooth fairy was feeling generous. And just when you're seriously considering whether your prized mint-condition Creedence Clearwater Revival vinyl collection has any resale value, a beacon appears. Not in the eastern sky, but in your pocket. A loud, insistent, and artificially cheerful "Bring!" a smartphone notification. The phone screen glows. The text notification fills the frame. Final attempt. Treasury Department, your holiday tax relief disbursement of $3,118.67 is pending. Confirm your banking details now to receive funds before Christmas. Click secure-treasury-refund-2023.org. This isn't some kid in his mom's basement. This is a multinational corporation of naughtiness. Think of it as Bad Santa Inc. They have quarterly targets, marketing strategies, and customer service scripts designed to exploit goodwill. Their strategy is a masterclass in timing and pressure. Phase 1, the impersonation. They're not just the IRS. This time of year, they're also your state's Department of Revenue holiday program, federal Christmas stimulus, or Social Security year-end adjustment. They use official seals, threatening yet generous language. It taps into that deep-seated generational respect for authority and the primal fear of getting a sternly worded letter from the government. Phase 2, the false urgency. Funds expire at midnight. Your file will be archived for the holiday. Why? Because your brain is already a swirling blizzard of to-dos. You're coordinating visits from relatives who still use AOL email. You're trying to remember if Great Aunt Mildred is gluten-free or just pretends to be. And your one "Daddy, is Santa's tracker accurate?" question away from a full system meltdown. You don't have the bandwidth for due diligence. Humorous aside, they're banking on your mental state being the equivalent of your computer when it says, "Installing update 1 of 147. Do not turn off." You're vulnerable. You're hopeful. You're wondering if you can write off the 12-pack of AA batteries for the kids' toys as a charitable donation. Let's be honest, this scam feels like it was written in a lab by evil psychologists who studied our high school yearbooks. We are the perfect storm. We are the analog immigrants. We remember the tactile ritual of taxes, the W-2s arriving in the actual mail, the smell of the thick forms, the satisfying clack, clack, zing of the adding machine. We filed with a pen, mailed it with a stamp, and waited with the patience of Job for a paper check. Now it's all passwords, two-factor authentication, and portals that look like they were designed by a caffeinated space alien. Our default is to trust something that looks official because we were raised to trust institutions, even if they're frustrating. Furthermore, we are the sandwich generation. Relatable frustration. We're the human equivalent of that last piece of wrapping paper that's too small for any box. We're financially sandwiched between funding college savings plans that look more like sci-fi novels, 529s, Roth IRAs for teens, and helping aging parents navigate Medicare Part D, which is more confusing than the instructions for IKEA's most sinister bookshelf. Our kids want gifts that require a cryptocurrency miner to operate. The dog needs a dental cleaning. The house needs a new roof that costs more than your first car. The promise of an unexpected, no strings attached to windfall isn't greed, it's a fantasy of breathing room. It's, I could get the good cheese for the charcuterie board, or I could finally hire someone to untangle those Christmas lights. The scammers understand this desperate hope better than your own therapist might. We're the human equivalent of that last piece of wrapping paper that's too small for any box. We're financially sandwiched between funding college savings plans that look more like sci-fi novels, 529s, Roth IRAs for teens, and helping aging parents navigate Medicare Part D, which is more confusing than the instructions for IKEA's most sinister bookshelf. Our kids want gifts that require a cryptocurrency miner to operate. The dog needs a dental cleaning. The house needs a new roof that costs more than your first car. The promise of an unexpected, no-strings-attached windfall isn't greed. It's a fantasy of breathing room. It's, I could get the good cheese for the charcuterie board, or I could finally hire someone to untangle those Christmas lights. The scammers understand this desperate hope better than your own therapist might. Let's follow our every hero, Susan. Susan is 52. She drives a SUV that proudly displays a "Proud Band Mom" bumper sticker and a check engine light that's been on since the Obama administration. The site she lands on is convincing. It has the eagle, it has the scroll work. It has the serious government issue font. It asks her to log in to your tax profile for security. She doesn't have one, so she clicks Create Account. It asks for her full social security number, her date of birth, her mother's maiden name, R.I.P. Evelyn, her address, the name of her first pet, Fluffy, you traitor. It feels intrusive, but hey, the government is intrusive. That's their brand. Then the page refreshes. A green check mark appears. Congratulations, your refund is approved for immediate release. However, to facilitate expedited holiday processing and prevent fraud, a one-time wire fee of $349.99 is required. This fee will be deducted from your refund and is fully refundable upon successful transfer. And here is the moment, the $350. It's a processing fee, a security deposit, a holiday expedite. Susan thinks it's a small price to get $3,000 tomorrow. She enters her debit card info. The $350 is gone instantly, and so is Susan's financial identity. In the coming weeks, new credit cards will be opened. Loan applications will be filed. The refund was a ghost, a phantom of Christmas future. The real gift she gave was the keys to her entire financial kingdom. So how do we armor up? How do we become the Clark Griswold of cybersecurity, determined to have a fun, old-fashioned, scam-free family Christmas? We deserve a holiday filled with the right kind of drama. Will the turkey be dry? Who drinks the last of the Baileys? Not the soul-crushing panic of identity theft. Let's reclaim our peace of mind. Let's be the generation that bridges the gap, wise to the old ways, savvy to the new tricks. Let's outsmart the Grinches. The golden rule of government. The IRS, the Treasury, Social Security, they do not text you. They do not email you out of the blue with links. They do not demand immediate payment via gift cards, wire transfers, or Bitcoin. Full stop. Their primary form of communication is the snail mail letter. If the Treasury is asking for iTunes cards, that's not the secretary. It's Steve from a warehouse in Bucharest. Hover and sniff test. Before you click any link, hover your mouse cursor over it. In the bottom corner of your browser, you'll see the actual URL. If it looks like treasury-gov-refund.biz or secure-irs-claim-now.ru, that's your cue. That's the digital equivalent of a Santa whose beard is held on with rubber bands. The direct route. If you're unsure, initiate contact yourself. Open a new browser tab, type in irs.gov yourself, not from the link, or call the number on the last legitimate tax document you received from them. Do not use the phone number or link provided in the suspicious message. The family meeting. Make cybersecurity a holiday conversation. Between the pie and the football game, talk to your parents, your aunts, your uncles. They are the most vulnerable. Frame it as, "Hey, I got this weird text. Have you seen anything like this?" Be their tech support hero. This year, the greatest gift you can give yourself and your family is a healthy dose of skepticism. Wrap it up with a bow of vigilance. Let the scammers' messages go straight to the digital spam folder, right next to the Black Friday deals for things you never knew you didn't need. Protect your peace, protect your piggy bank, and remember, the real magic was never in a phantom refund. It's in the shared, perfectly imperfect, gloriously analog moments that no hacker can ever steal.